If you go on QVC.com and you're searching Marigold, you're going to see all kinds of fun things that light up, that are beautiful, the way that you really can add to your outdoors. This is a solar-powered mushroom garden stake. $33, 3 easy pays at $11. It's 13 inches high and 5 7/8 of an inch in diameter to it. But it is created so it is weather resistant for you. This is your sunset multi. There's your sunset multi. And then we'll show you the other two choices. Here is your pastel multi. Oh, that would be so pretty for Easter. And then the one we all were crazy over is the peacock multi. That one has the black grouting in between, if you will. All right. She promised us she'd come back, Jennifer Baker. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting everybody's dinner here tonight, but thank you for coming back.
No, I ate mine in the break, and I was like, I got to get back on. Let's go.
Perfect.
Yeah, if we want to carry that mosaic trend across the Marigold collection, we had the Marigold spheres that we presented not too long ago. Well, now we have Marigold mosaic mushrooms that match the same colorway. So we have a pastel sphere and a mushroom, a peacock multi-sphere and a mushroom, and so on and so forth. So if you really love that mosaic glass motif, then you can really, coordinate and get a whole bunch of things, going together at the same time. But how whimsical are these? There's nothing that says storybook, whimsical, playful, fairy tale like a mushroom does. That reminds me of fairies and gnomes and being a child and
yes,
Alice in Wonderland, all the things that make Marigold so fun. And I love that we've done the mosaic glass all the way around the mushroom. It's all across that top, all across the bottom. And inside we put fairy lights. So during the day, the solar panel is on the side. The sun will hit the solar panel, charge up a rechargeable battery, and then at night, there you go, it glows and it lights up from the inside.
I mean, look how beautiful that is. Imagine how that's going to bring life to a flower bed. Whether it's near a pond or whether you do, what Jennifer is doing and you're placing it in with your plants. Or if you're like me and you love a good fairy garden, you can just take a pot and use this as your backdrop to a fairy garden and then put all of your little things, your benches, the little path you can create here, and have fun with it that way. But it really is beautiful. When you look at this and you stand over the top, it would be worth it, I think, to get more than one. If you could swing that, if hopefully the 5 easy pays with your QVC credit card will help, or the 3 easy pays. And then, put them in your pots out front, because in the beginning of the season, especially if we're picking up our Robertas and our Barbara King, those, the pot isn't full in the beginning of the season. These would be beautiful immediately. So
yeah,
cool.
Absolutely. And they would look so at home, nestled among your Robertas and your Barbara Kings and your cottage farm plants that you're getting from QVC. They look great amongst greenery. I have mine nestled in some ferns here in some pots. If these were a little bit bigger, I think this would be a really nice way to add just a super fun accent. And I like the idea of kind of just randomly putting these here and there across your garden space to add a little bit of a surprise. Like you're just walking along and all of a sudden, oh, there's a mushroom. Or if you have young children in your life, like grandchildren or your own children or nieces, nephews, if they have their own spot in the garden, how whimsical would this be to give them as an accent? And you could say, put it anywhere you want. Or maybe, you can like move the mushroom around every time they come and visit. It's like, okay, go find the mushroom. Like, where did we put it this time?
Oh, that's such a cute idea. Jennifer was such a good sport because we were going to work together on Sunday, and then everybody's, schedule changed a little bit. So she created a wonderful fairy gardener with one of the pots that she was presenting from Marigold. So, that's the fun of this. Even if, do you think it would be okay, Jennifer, if I had, like a really sunny window and I, maybe put it in a pot in a sunny window?
Yeah, as long as it gets direct sunlight and as long as the solar panel is exposed to the sunlight, you're okay. And this is also adjustable. So if you need to, change the angle on this, you can do that so that the sun can hit it, the
Perfect.
most it possibly can. And underneath, there's just a simple on off switch. So when you get this home, you switch it to on. You take that two-pronged stake and find out wherever you want to go, put it in the ground, and then this is going to soak up the sun during the day, and then at night you get that beautiful glow. And during the daytime, the sun is going to sparkle off of all of these individual hand placed, like, so um just what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find my words. Like, they're just so carefully placed all over, and they have to match up the shapes and make sure everything, it's like a big jigsaw puzzle
It has,
of,
it's a good way to put it.
yes, yeah, of glass and beauty, and the
And
whole mushroom
color, and
itself is glass.
it almost reminds me of a butterfly. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. And if you're
Oh, it
looking for
does.
sizes, it is 13 inches high and almost 6 inches in diameter. So you get an idea of that. It'll weigh about 2 1/8 of an inch pound. But this is the way that you build your garden. And your garden could be a pot. Or it could be, a pool area and different flower beds. Because at night, imagine just that soft glow that makes you want to come closer and say, what is that? What's going on over there?
Yeah. Exactly. And what differentiates all the colors from each other is the grout, really. The peacock multi, which is in my hand, this has the black grout. This reminds me of a black opal and the colors that you would see in a drop of oil. You have teals and purples, and it changes every time you move it. The way that the light hits all of these completely changes, and you get colors in all new places. The sunset and the pastel both have white grout to them. The pastel is all about greens and
Pastel
blues
is
and
so
sea
Easter.
glass. So Easter, so coastal, so soft and beautiful. And then your sunset multi is all about colors of wine, like magenta, fuchsia, plum. You get a little bit of teal, opalescence in there too. And so if you love those rich red tones, that sunset is really going to speak to you.
Thank you, Jennifer, as always. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And we'll remind everybody